go ahead and get started and get our first performer up and running and talk a little bit to Preston Reed. Preston Reed, self-taught, by the way, self-taught. Do we have Preston here? There he is.
Here I am.
He's a Scotland-based, innovative acoustic guitar player whose original compositions blend together genres like jazz, funk, and blues, bluegrass, ethnic. Some people have even called him Americana, but really a lot of people say that he can't really fit into one single genre. He's got a little bit of everything in there. He's recorded a lot of albums. He's known for his innovative, integrated percussive guitar. Preston, you're going to have to explain for people who don't know, what is percussive guitar?
Percussive guitar is basically using the body of the guitar to make percussion sounds. And actually, what I do is I actually integrate those sounds into compositions. So it's not just that I'm playing drums on the guitar. I'm actually writing tunes that have a drum groove built into them that's integrated throughout the tune. Very cool. And you're saying you're self-taught, right? You didn't go to school for this.
How did you start? How did you pick this up?
Well, I've just always loved music and always, loved the pop music on the radio, and growing up in the '60s, and always loved music from films and from TV shows, and pretty much everything I heard. And I guess I've got kind of I'm a composer, so when I hear music that I like, it kind of goes into my inner hard drive and turns into I kind of have just always made creative use of everything I've heard, and I'm just I like to create music. So I think that has led me along to inventing a new way of playing the guitar, because I wanted to hear more sounds than just the sound of the guitar. So I invented a new way to play where I can integrate drums and other percussive sounds on the body of the guitar into musical compositions.
Very, very cool. And let's talk a little bit about this. I mean, you say you're self-taught, so you didn't necessarily do this at schools, but no doubt you've been performing in front of people and seen how music changes people. Music affects people.
Absolutely, yes.
Their reaction, right? So talk a little bit about how, in your opinion, if you think, how vital music is, not just in schools, but outside of schools as well, how important it is for people to connect with something like that.
Music is absolutely amazing, and I've played all over the world, and I found, since I play instrumental music, I don't sing, and I don't have lyrics to deal with, but I found that everywhere that I play all over the world, I get a response to my music that makes me feel, and I think it makes the audience feel, this connection. And I think it's an amazing way for the world to find out that we're all the same, and that we're all connected, and that there's no greater ambassador for people to realize their humanity and their connection to each other than music. It's amazing.
There's somebody out there who's watching but not really sure if they want to donate. What would you say to them?
I would say that it is so important to allow the opportunity for someone, and not everyone turns out to be a musician, not everyone turns out to be creative, not everyone turns out to be to have whatever is needed to turn into a musician, but everyone loves music, and everyone should have the opportunity to give it a shot. And so I think making instruments available, making instruction available, making the door, opening the door to exploring whether or not you want to become a musician or not, is very, very important. And so, yeah, that door needs to be open, and teachers are needed, and inspiration is needed. But I think the first thing is that there does need to be some sort of invitation for young people to get involved and find out if it's for them.
Preston, we would love to hear you play a little bit of your percussive guitar, and let's all just sit back and enjoy.
All right.
Wow.
Bravo, yeah. Awesome.
Amazing.